have a lot of flair.
Well, I figure if you're gonna live your life, you're gonna live your life. I show off a little bit of the sword juggling.
You watch as he balances one kind of on the edge of the hand and then tosses it up and catches it as it falls and takes the other one and kind of glides it across.
Can you swallow it?
Make an acrobatics check if you want to try.
Well, it's a curved sword, so not the curved ones, but I could probably do a straight sword. I'm not going to swallow a curved sword. That would be very complicated to pull off.
If anybody can do it, it's you.
I'm flexible. I'm not that flexible. I'm pretty flexible. Hey! Back in the game. Time for that later. You all right?
Yeah.
All right, big kiss on the forehead and I'm walking away.
Okay.
Before we move, I'm standing with two flickering Calebs next to me, and all three of us look at Molly like Jim from The Office, and they just go away.
Puma Soul is, how would you describe? Unique?
Well, not one of a kind.
Maybe we should just...
Did you just tell a joke?
No.
It's a shame. It was a very good one.
So Caleb does what that bearded dude in the GIF does, going, seeing that happen, and I cast Scorching Ray myself.
You two circus people.
Yeah.
Mollymock.
Yeah.
Could oh, that's cute. Could they...
It has only been a short amount of time, but I am thinking, and I will be very careful with the bag.
Are you coming on to me?
I would love to inspect our special package and try to understand it better if you want to be present for
There's
that.
a lot of people that inspect their special packages. You get to know yourself real good, Caleb.
So I know you're going to drag me over the coals for this request, and that is fine. I would like the Dungeon Master to fast forward to the part where you tell me if you will allow me to inspect the contents of this haversack.
Maybe I'll keep it now, and then I'll come back tomorrow night, and we'll do this again.
Just inspect what's
Special
in the bag.
packages and everything like that. I leave to go on to watch them movies.
Okay.
She leaves. And I look to the mirror in my room, and I'm like red-faced. And I just stare at myself, like dead expression for like a good 30 seconds. Oh, I'm really blushing. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Are you coming in? Come in, it's open.
Oh.
Is this nighttime?
At this point, sure.
I'm definitely in the room.
Yeah.
Hello, Caleb. Hello, Nott.
Hi.
Caleb and I have a date to talk about his special package.
Do you need some privacy?
No, we're good. I open up the haversack and pull out the box.
You know, to the best of my knowledge, this is, and it's limited, this is a very powerful thing. And we are taking a risk,
Okay.
but one that I think is worthwhile.
Okay.
Are you still game?
Yes.
It's nice that you guys are talking about your limitations and setting expectations before you go into this together. There's some sort of word that you need, like a safe thing.
The safe word is Fjord.
Are you going to go all like while you look at it, or are you going to be normal?
Truthfully, I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
You game?
Totally game.
So I am not coming on to you, but will you hold my hand while we do this? That way, if we, I cannot even look at you. And let's examine it together. And if we go to the Nine Hells or something, at least we'll be there together in theory.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to look at this thing.
Both of you or just you?
I don't know. I'm looking at it.
I'm looking at Caleb.
I am looking at the touch.
All right.
I mean, it is no secret that I like these people. So, you know, we're in good company.
Yeah.
This is working out. You are capable. And Oh dear. I'm going to go to bed now.
Your son is just the cutest.
My son.
But I will. Oh, this is my room. You have to go to your room.
Okay, well, good night then.
Good night.
This evening draws
Good
to a
night,
close.
Kayla.
Not weird.
If you need anything, I'll just
Get
stay
out.
in
Just
another
go. Just
room.
leave.
Jester goes ahead and drags Caleb into the center of the tavern floor, takes hands, and Caleb, almost running on autopilot, who does have some minor experience in the past. Caleb, if a moment passes before Jester begins leading you.
Yeah.
But you guys continue, the two of you, to have a very nice little waltz in the middle of the area.
You are always a better dancer than me, Astrid. You were so good.
Astrid?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, Caleb,
I break
you've
away.
been a good dancer. Oh, Astrid.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Caleb, do you need to go to sleep?
You just stumble away.
No. I grab his jacket.
Yes, you're way stronger.
You are not going to go pass out in the street. You told me to be in charge of this, and I walk him upstairs and make sure he gets in bed.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jester goes and tucks Caleb into one of the rooms in the bed comfortably.
Blue.
Yes, I am. And you're very nice and a little stinky.
One of those things is true. And you are blue.
I'm sure Astrid loves you very much. And I tuck him in.
I walk up and I grab his hands. I just want to say that I know what you went through today in the cell was very, very hard. And probably didn't go the way you were hoping it would. So if you need anyone to talk to about it or anything, I'm here for you, okay? Okay. You've got 2 new spells.
So many more. You're a good friend.
So are you.
Hey. Chester.
Me! I thought you were looking for
Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you.
No, it's okay. I was just
I'll
thinking.
leave.
Good night. But you look like you're knocking yourself a little bit, and I don't think you should. Do you know what I think about the Traveler? I think that he is lucky to have you. I'm the transmutation wizard, but you're the one who changes people. I see it every day.
Really?
Yeah. You're a good friend. And you move people. I don't know if you see that, but you do every day.
Thank you.
No, thank you. You know, I think we should go to bed, but I want to show you something that I've been working on. I don't know what you have planned for Traveler Con, but if I can help in any way with something like this, and little lollipops and hamster unicorns that are amber colored start floating around us.
This is wonderful, Caleb.
But you have done so much for all of us that of course we should do this for you. You deserve it.
Thank you. I give him a big hug.
Yeah, okay, good night.
Okay. Thank you.
They're pretty. He looks around at them all. They're pretty great. Don't deserve them.
Do you love her?
Who?
I'm sorry. As someone who has lost someone that they love very much, I know how important it is to say things before it is too late.
It's too late, Ash. It's too late.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Reach out just a hand and just look away and pat the top of her hand and then curl up and face the outside of the dome.
He felt that he had done a good job of hiding things, and he was suddenly worried that he was transparent, that everyone had been able to read him this whole time when he thought that he was well, he's a little in love with Jester Lavore. And has been
Is that
for
you or Kyle?
No, that was me.
Okay, sometimes
uselessly
It's
in
a
love with her.
toss-up.
Uselessly in love with her, and has been for probably. I mean, it wasn't like a lightning bolt or anything, but the waltz was probably like a little pebble that started through the entire campaign, making this guy who was all about killing or doing the impossible, that like this is one of the things that just like went and slapped any idea I had of what was going to happen sideways. And it just rolled and rolled and rolled. And in that moment, I mean, I think some people see this, like this doesn't play out verbally too much in the show. It's mostly silent stuff, but he just was worried that this thing that he's never going to admit to because it's useless, she's finding herself and has her whole life ahead of her, and has other people around her who care for her a lot too, who are much better for her than he is.
Top table just failed their charm save against Jester.
And either of them would be better options in his mind. And he's aware of the way those two feel as well, and would never, you know, it's just there in the background, fucking up his bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a problem, really. It's really just a problem.
Yeah.
Because he still wants to do the things he wants to do, and that's hard when you care so much about somebody.
So many opinions I'm going to save for the table.
I know. Don't say shit. Good God, Liam.
Big fucking problem. Can you understand what I'm saying right now?
What the shit? What happened to your accent, Caleb?
I don't have an accent. This is flawless Zimnian.
Does that mean I'm speaking Zemnian? Does that mean I'm speaking Zemnian?
It suits you.
Thank you.
The accent, it's cute. It's complicated.
What do you think?
Better than I imagined. You were not lying.
Oh! Lay down in the bed. It's okay. Just lay down.
Just lay down in the bed, Caleb.
It's a little small for me, but okay.
If you lay down in the bed, up on top of the canopy, I've painted a beautiful landscape of the Nicodranis sea line with the lighthouse and everything, so you can see it looking out.
But not too far, a few blocks down this way, is a place that I used to come to a lot. Well, not a lot, but when I would have free time, when we would have free time, we would come here and dance and drink.
Astrid.
Yeah, and Eadwulf, my friend Eadwulf.
You would dance?
Caleb's a very good dancer. You had a girlfriend before, though, yeah? You said her name when we were dancing. And then I put you to sleep, and you said her name again.
I don't forget anything.
Was she pretty?
She was handsome.
Was she a boy?
No, I said she.
Oh, okay.
She was handsome.
I'm trying to get an image of her in my brain here.
Yeah,
Did she have like a really good nose or something?
the best.
Really?
For me.
You're mysterious, Caleb. You know that.
It was a long time ago anyway.
So, but do you like Astrid?
I did, yeah.
Maybe she'll just want to hang out and be friends again.
I don't know. For a while she was the one, but that was a long time ago. Okay. Stumbling away from that one. So I cast Seeming, and I make Beauregard look like Astrid, and I make Fjord look like Eadwulf, and I make myself look like Trent Ickathon. By the way, just as a bit of flair here, everyone is still under Seeming, and people may or may not notice Caleb occasionally just staring at Seeming Astrid for stretches of time before shaking out of it multiple times.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get Dyron.
All right.
Dyron, I look like Caleb's ex. Don't be weird.
Wolf. It's good to see you again.
It's good to see you too. It's been some time. You look good.
Let's go.
You can feel your heartbeat throughout your whole body, just your entire chest is, hot and swelling with the nerves that are kind of curling in your stomach. It has been some time. I was not expecting you, Brian.
Let's speak in our regular tongue.
Of course.
Hi.
Hello?
I think I've been imagining and dreading this moment for longer than I care to admit.
I'm sorry dread was a word, but I'm sure you have your reasons.
There's so many things that I...
Sit. Sit. And she kind of steps across the room to meet you on the opposite couch. And sits and kind of rolls her sleeves up on her blouse where you can see the same marked maze-like tattoos that you have previously seen on Eadwulf's.
I'm so glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too, Bremen. I mean, it's been well over a decade that we still often have talked about and wondered where you were, if you were okay. Part of that same spark that was seen in you could create a lot of sparks everywhere else. And she kind of reaches up and scratches a bit, and you can see there's like burn scars on the side of her neck there. You've certainly proven now that you are in no way, shape, a failure.
You know what? The Mighty Nine and I are leaving to do?
I've heard. And I'm very curious. It seems so not what I would have expected from you. So much more. I'm impressed. I'm proud.
It is hard for me to understand what he wouldn't lie about.
Brennan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He kind of reaches out and kind of touches your cheek. She seems very genuinely mournful for your pain and your suffering.
I'm sorry. I will never forget what we were. And even now, all these years later, I can't shake it. I still care a great deal about you. At least the girl I knew. But he has blinded you. You and Wolf. And all of his little helpers. And I mourn our childhood. And our souls.
She reaches out and puts her hand on your knee. I understand your anger. And as much as he's been our teacher, he's not infallible. He's just an old man with the right connections who will one day pass, like they all do.
You always were ambitious.
So are you, apparently, Brent. Like I said, I'm proud of you.
It's good to see you. I think I better go. Raise my hand slowly up and just touch the scar. Run my thumb down it. Too many scars.
I regret none of them. Except one.
Thank you for allowing me into your home. Maybe we will see each other again.
You're welcome anytime, Brent. I'd like to see more of you.
Yeah, maybe. I speak in common again. We'll see. My friends are depending on me.
Of course. Honey, you should probably get to them.
Just sort of hang on her face for a minute. think about staying. Walk towards the door.
She gets up and follows behind. At your pace, keeping her own distance from you so as not to crowd.
Good night.
Good night. She grabs and squeezes your hand for a moment before giving a nod to her servant who opens the front door. Releases it and just stands there, arms crossed in front, watching you.
I turn and go.
I look diagonally down at Eadwulf. Like a little more perspective, Wolf. How are things going?
Well, at the moment it is not as busy, so I am enjoying a little more of a relaxed schedule for now. You look good.
Say again?
You look good.
Oh. Well, it's a wonder what travel will do, and sun on your back.
You're like a living magical weapon.
I like that title. Living magical weapon.
His forearms are still as amazing as they always were.
Yeah, they're more so. More so. He's a fit fucker.
Yeah.
He gives a little drink and nods to you.
Look over at Astrid. What about you?
They have come in handy a number of times, yes. What do I require to give a presentation as well? She pulls her sleeves back and shows the same tattoos.
You guys want to hang out or something? You want to go grab a drink?
I was going to ask the same thing. Why don't we get out of here?
No, I have
Come on.
to attend
come
to.
with us.
The invitation's always open.
And he begins to leave the chamber as
Wolf.
stands up.
Wait.
What if you just walked us a block or two away from the tower?
Please.
It'll be fun.
Looks back at Astrid. We walk beyond the courtyard, yes.
Astrid.
Just to make sure you safely make it off the grounds.
Pass the bottle over to Astrid.
Okay. Hands it over to Eadwulf, takes it, corks it, and it vanishes.
You could come with us.
No, I
You
could not.
could. You could.
No, I could not.
Well, maybe we both have some thinking to do.
Maybe.
Are you talking to Astrid or Eadwulf at this point?
Sure.
He's talking to Astrid.
Just making sure.
We'll be out of the city soon. Don't know when we'll be back.
Just be careful. I'm sorry I can't be of more help.
Good spending time.
I'm sure we'll cross paths again.
And kind of puts his hand on your shoulder.
She keeps bringing us together.
Okay, and I start walking out onto the dance floor, and I kind of nudge Jester towards Fjord, and I take Beauregard by the hand, and I begin to waltz Beauregard.
I hate this shit. You know I hate this shit.
That's all right.
Okay.
First, I will lead for once. You can
Okay.
follow for once.
All right.
You know how to do this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What? For what?
You know.
making a difference, for being my friend, for being patient, for walking into the lion's den with me. Expositor lionette.
It's where I belong. I'm glad we're friends. I know it was a rocky start.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we were always great.
We were always great.
Yeah.
You know, there was a lot more historical fiction in it than actual pornographic content. I was surprised.
You know, it doesn't really ultimately matter, but I feel like that was kind of like a toxic relationship. You know, I didn't really feel like the assassin and Theo should have. I mean, he kind of led to her death, and that kind of sucks.
Feels like it's weighing on you. It's amazing what a good book can do. It gets its grit into you.
Are we a book club now?
Yeah. Does not have throwing stars. Ask for darts or the equivalent. Do not fuck me here, Caleb. Do not fuck me.
Not interested, but I will ask about the items you are...
Aggressive for a favor.
I hand Yasha one of the 10 gold that Beau gave me. This is Beau's money, so I think she'd want you to purchase them.
Well, she gave you the money.
Yeah, but she doesn't like me very much.
Well, maybe that will make her like you more.
That's doubtful.
Beau, Caleb got these for you.
Oh, perfect. Yes. Thank you.
There were not,
thank you.
20, but the,
Yes,
one
they
of them
were
fell
so
out the bag.
heavy, and I am so weak that I gave them to Yasha to carry. Here's your change.
Thank you. Why are you acting so weird about this?
I'm just weird in general.
Do either of you want to come with?
At least for a drunken bender tonight. You want to stay with me? You can sneak out in the morning if you want. It won't be weird.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, totally.
I can't make a side bubble. So, I don't mean to intrude, but what you said...
Stop talking to me, Caleb.
Hey, so I guess we saved you.
She's totally flirting with him just to get the goods.
You think so?
Oh yeah, she didn't actually want this. She just wants to maintain a good relationship.
He is laying it on thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, she's like, please stop touching me.
Well, I will trust you because you are... I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead.
Well, you bail out.
Hey, Caleb.
Yeah.
You're a good friend. Please don't ever ask me about my sex life.
I say this with the utmost gravity. I have no interest in your sex life. You're a good friend.
There you go. You're a red tiefling. As pretty accurate as you can envision, at least from what you can see of yourself. You don't really have any reflective surface to check, but based on just this, not bad. You're a dude tiefling. Since Caleb's really only seen one dude's tiefling.
No, I'm going to scramble everything. I'm going to get some beer. I'm going to get some mayo. I'm going to get a little bit of everything.
This is about trying to come up with an accurate means of looking like you've been infected with something.
All right.
Do I dare ask what it looks like?
You can see.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
just show us the goods. What did you do to yourself?
But Caleb,
I don't.
why would you even?
Well, that's the brilliance. Is no one's really going to look that closely.
That's in your brain. That's in your brain forever.
Is it
Literally forever.
Long may he reign indeed.
Holy shit.
I've only seen one dude's tiefling. Yeah, why is just my dick purple? Where are you from?
Here?
Are you married?
No.
What's your mother's name?
This is nice. Thank you.
Thank you. That was really fun.
Could you, could we walk? Could you show me where you live so we know where to go?
Sure, come with.
Yeah.
I'm coming too.
All right.
Yep. I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, let them
watch from the window.
It's weird.
Well,
Good night.
Glad you got home safe.
Thank you for the escort.
Yeah. So,
Ready? Wait, all three of us are going?
wait.
How do you do?
It feels like this is a dumb idea.
Maybe it should just be just you two. You
No. Three-way.
Okay. Wait. That's why it doesn't work with people.
Just have to do it again.
I know 3 ways. That is not how you accomplish things. Mixing it up. I transform and grab the lesbians and take off.
Alrighty.
Do me a favor. Lie down on the bed. We're all at the doorway. Go lie on the bed.
Go lie on the bed. Be a good sport.
Okay. There is a blue, like sash or rope hanging just above your shoulder there. Pull it down.
Pull the rope.
It actually slides forward. You are immediately looking at yourself in a mirror built into the roof of the four-post bed.
What? Whoa!
That is amazing.
Whoa! Look at her.
We are friends, you and I.
I go peek under the canopy. That's gonna be useful.
Meet us outside in a minute. I'll push everyone out.
You're my best friend, Caleb. It's all in good fun.
You drove me insane.
I hated you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you sucked. But I tend to appreciate that.
Try to keep up with the pace, please.
Okay. Oh shit! Sorry.
It's all right. I swing past the other couple and push Beauregard towards Jester, and I grab Ford's hand and begin to lead Ford around the room.
The top of this pedestal is covered in rust?
No.
Blood.
Yeah.
Aren't you the least bit curious what a little drippy drip might do?
I'm always curious. Can I count on you to return the favor?
Always.
Okay. So you suffer 3 points of damage. And looking out at this table, you need a lot of blood to continue to do this.
No.
We saw a pile of corpses.
How much damage are you willing to take, guys?
About 9 more.
I'll take 20.
Oh.
Is there a chance that we're giving this to her?
I'm following your lead here. This is your quest. I have things that I need to do that are not here, and I am going to need help.
I understand. I think we're good. We can go.
Okay.
We understand each other. Cut palm to cut palm.
Blood brother, so cool.
And then later, as they're drifting...
Inside the room?
Yeah, inside the door. And later, as they're drifting off, he just hears, Ford. I appreciate you.
You what?
Sometimes you have to get a little bit crazy.
What do you mean, right now?
No, you said that to me once.
Oh.
It was a callback.
Right, sorry. Yeah, I was almost asleep.
Anyway, glad we're not dead.
Mm-hmm.
This went worse than I imagined it. Good night.
Hey, I didn't say it. It took a brass pair to do what you did, so, thanks for not, getting us killed, I guess.
Well, when I see my friends on the verge of possible death, I'm not going to stand by and do nothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go sleep now.
The only reason people in this group know anything about me is because I am crazy.
I actually don't think you're crazy. You're one of the more put-together people I know. At least that's what I see. It's what you show. Thank you for, I was gonna say caring.
That's accurate. Give me a hand. I'm not a good person, but we are friends. We are friends.
We are friends.
All right, to be continued.
Is that fire and water mixing?
That's what Starbucks. Did she drop one of those stones?
She did. Yeah, no, it was just a.
It's so cute.
Okay, well, I think we should stay another 2 minutes and then we should get out of here.
Oh, really?
Well, it smells very bad.
I shout over my shoulder, it goes away soon, don't worry.
Nostalgia only goes so far.
When I was in that prison cell with Widowgast over there.
Yeah.
For the first few days, I was kind of attracted to him. I mean, he was filthy, obviously, but I just saw him one night, sort of trying to look out the window. The moonlight was hitting his face, and he was very handsome.
You know, I kind of got that vibe before. Kind of thought there might be that feeling.
And I pull Nott closer to me, and I give Nott a kiss on the forehead. Thank you. You're too kind to me.
Of course. You keep me safe.
Well, I think maybe you have guessed it before now, but I care a great deal for you, and that is no small gift.
Why are you getting teary? What is happening?
It's a good spell.
Was it that good?
Come here. Pick her up and I just hug her. I just hug her.
You look over at Nott curled up right against your thigh, like a dog, asleep. Come on in.
I got scared of the skeleton, so I came over here.
We have been together a long time, so we're
Oh,
used
you're
to...
you're together.
Sure. Not like that.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I think you could do better, but anyway.
Well, I don't know that was called for at all.
Sorry.
No, you're absolutely right. He is handsome, and he could do much better than a little freak show like me. He could meet any girl in town and sweep her off.
We'll take this one and myself.
To breakfast.
Invite her in.
I'll nestle in.
I don't even say anything. I just a firm hug.
No, I mean,
Wherever you are.
I'm right in front of you.
Okay.
I'm right in front of you. I'm talking about.
I think I got an ear.
You are my greatest friend.
little me.
I like you because you are funny. But it's more than that. We will get you what you want, even if there is some risk. Because if it's truly important, it's worth the risk, yeah?
Yes.
Go to sleep.
Are you okay?
Am I okay? Yes, I'm fine. Are you okay?
Would you jump up?
Would I, what?
Would you jump up?
Onto you?
Yeah.
I will jump up onto Caleb and I will give him a big kiss on his nose. And I'll whip out the last book I had and be like, we still have books to go through.
I'll look at those tomorrow. Let's go get some sleep.
And?
And there's useful things in it.
Reality shifting things?
Yeah, a little, yeah. Yeah.
Excellent. I give him a big kiss on his cheek, and it's real smelly. Me, not him.
I pull her even a little further away and turn our backs to the group, and
We're all watching.
I said, "That's fine. That's fine." I've been getting a little wrapped up in this team, you know, and we're working as a team, and I've forgotten you and me. I've forgotten.
Well, don't. We're in this together.
Yeah.
Don't forget me. I won't forget you.
Stay close.
Always. All right, fuckers, let's go. Lean over at him and say, Caleb, I'm feeling uneasy.
Why today?
Because what the fuck am I doing here? I just was reunited with my husband, and we were given a chance to go on an adventure, and I jumped at it like that. Am I a bad person? I just left him. I ditched my husband in a den of monsters to go adventuring with you. But will I like it? I've gotten a taste of adventure and seeing the world, and now I gotta go back and be a housewife again.
Wait, are you with us then?
Yeah.
Okay.
She is, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Nott. I don't know. I think you have to find those answers, but
Can't you just tell me?
I cannot not. But I am glad you're here.
You don't think I'm terrible for just leaving him in a hotel room?
Do I think that some amount of time after you drowned and were changed into something other than you are, and have ridden halfway across the world and are in enemy territory and you are acting strangely, are you asking me if I judge you or if you should judge yourself for the way you are acting right now? Because I don't.
Thank you. That makes me feel a little better.
Nope. Not listening.
Not at all.
Nope.
I think that we are working towards something very good. And we could just fritter our life away and just abandon hope. You and I. But you're not. You are working towards something good. And your son needs a world to grow up in with parents who love him. So you're feeling poorly, you are doubting yourself. I understand that very well. But I don't share your opinion of you or this group.
Well, thank you. Beau, what did he just say?
He doesn't share your opinion.
You're not supposed to be listening!
I
You're not supposed to be
he
listening!
said caca! I have a question. It's totally unrelated. I just want to know. Are you in love with Nott?
No.
You sure?
Very sure.
All right.
Because, man, that tension. I don't need an inside check, I know.
Okay, well.
I'm just saying there was some vibes kicking, or some pheromones going on when we were on that moorbounder.
You are tuned into a specific frequency that is not my frequency. So, this is not a good conversation. Thank you. Think about that, please.
As I close the door, I just whisper to myself, I knew that wouldn't get him out of my fucking room.
Last thing it's okay.
You know, I've spent so much time with her on the road, and I have not known her off of it until we got her husband back to her. And it's been nice to see her with him. I a little bit don't know what to do with myself as much. You know, it's very awkward. We developed, a unique relationship, and I feel awkward. You know, she used to, we slept on the side of the road a lot and would, sleep next to each other in the cold, and I feel strangely foolish about it now, but it didn't seem foolish before, but it does now.
So, what now? You feel awkward because of a close relationship with a friend?
A little bit. She's found herself, or found what she's looking for. Not entirely, but I don't know what I'm talking about.
Feeling replaced? Are you jealous?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Aw. That actually makes me feel kind of reassured. It's like the most basic human emotion, so you're not a total lost cause.
Part of the reason that I was sort of instantly interested in hanging out with you was because you had these amazing magical abilities, and I care for you deeply now, and I wouldn't leave your side for anything, but I love you. But back then, anyway, and even now, there's a part of me that is hoping that you'll become powerful enough to do me a great service.
I don't know. All I can give you is my loyalty. And I have great loyalty for you.
All right.
And I'd hate to see you go. But that's selfish.
Now I got Hedwig over here.
Caleb, you gonna come back to us? All right.
I'm gonna light up and
Bird pecks the top of Nott's head, and Caleb just gives a little innocent kiss the top.
This page especially is not your average modern literature. This page. And I begin.
Thing that we do. I don't know. I'm gonna turn around, draw my crossbow, and say, "You know what this is for!" And I'll shoot Caleb.
Throw him into prison.
He cheated on me.
Hey, and then leave immediately.
He shouldn't be cheating on his wife, me.
You too.
Also, I would like to apologize for my wife and my domestic squabble earlier.
How is your...
Not the brave. Maybe we both are messes. But at least we're messes together.
Had a little bit of a crush. But then I got to know him.
And kind of like friend zone?
Well, I'm also married. Happily married.
Yeah,
But
totally.
I will say I haven't looked at another man other than my husband quite like that. He's very exciting and in another world, maybe.
Yeah, another time, another place.
I don't know. Give me 50 gold and I'll give you the change.
I'll give you 75, you handsome young wizard. Keep the change.
Are you blushing?
Wow. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I was being a little too literal, a little too straight on.
Well, I helped Yazid with his problems sometimes. Always good to have an extra set of eyes on things.
Yeah, always. Lucky man. We'll get you back to him.
Good night.
I pull her into sort of a slow, awkward hug.
I hug back.
And if all of this works, that will change things.
I guess it will. I'll be
Insight
happy.
check.
Oh.
Can I just ask while the inside check is happening? Has this whole conversation been happening while you guys have been hugging?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
I'm just
still a
making
hug.
sure
Yeah.
that you're still like really close. as you're
We're
saying all these
selling our
things.
butts.
Yeah.
Not the brave. Veth Bernato. You are here, and he taps just above her heart. And you are here. He touches just between her eyes. You are you. And you will continue to be you. And we are here. You ready?
I'll just I'll lean forward and sweetly kiss him on the lips and say, thank you, Caleb, for getting me this far and for devoting yourself to me. You're a good man. And I hope you find where you're going to. All right. Do the thing.
Cups the side of her cheek. This will be our best trick yet.
I think I'm ready to change back. But what happens afterwards, I won't know until I get there, I think.
I support whatever you choose. But I will miss you if you go.
I'll miss all of you if I go. I'll miss you most of all. Our time together has been so dangerous and deadly and incredible. And it's been wonderful saving your life again and again.
I appreciate it.
I know you're going to use your life to do godlike things. And I hope I'm there to see it.
Can I admit something to you?
Go ahead.
It is a blessing to have family again. I mean that in the realest sense of the word. It has been a blessing to me, and I am so grateful for your presence next to me on the road.
I feel the same. I don't know what our family is.
Work in progress, Veth.
Yeah, not my Well, baby steps, I suppose.
Yeah, sometimes words ruin it.
And Caleb, you know, I love you. And you're the second love of my life. Thank you for being with me.
I love you too. It is good to meet you again.
Hi.
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 Hey.
Sup?
I'll do a little curtsy. Just hug Caleb.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. You can do anything.
Well, tomorrow night can be a first step, but one, I need Veth.
Man, Essek, that's a complicated thing too. God, there's so many aspects of that I could talk about. Essek, so like Caleb, there's a certain aspect of his training and he only made it a very short way into it before he got ejected out. But it was subtly like encouraged, suggested, or baked into them that like do whatever you need to do to get things done, be that violent or sexual or just whatever it takes.
But I spend a lot of my time either researching dramatic pursuits within the Bastion or within the conservatory.
Are those the main avenues for learning such?
They are the only avenues. Why do you ask?
Well, I am a big learner. I'm curious.
Show me. Show me something impressive. Show me something at the height of your power. Show me.
A translucent cat floats just in front of Essek's face, and a gigantic claw flexes in front of Essek between me and him, and is interposing between me and him.
I immediately look around to see if anyone's watching.
A lot of people are watching.
Yeah, a whole bunch.
Yeah.
Interesting. And if I might ask, what is it that you're seeking? What is your ultimate goal? Anyone who pursues such magics to an extent has something that they wish to do.
I am of a middling experience in the traditional sense. What I'm very curious about is the arcane here in your country.
Yes, you and many.
Yes, but as you know, my people are perverting your magic. And we wish to work with you to prevent that.
Very busy right now. May I enter?
I invited you twice, but yeah, go ahead, enter. Yeah.
Yes, it would be lovely to have you inside our home.
I mean,
I
yes.
wasn't asking you.
The cat's claw turns sideways, and just one claw hooks into the door and pulls it open.
Ding, 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 ding.
A slight bow. Willkommen.
Just kind of glides over and looks towards the closest thing there is to the study that you guys had set up at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Bit empty, but it could work.
I mean,
There would be nothing I would love more than to not be around you all for the remainder of this day. So, let's try this again, shall we?
Okay.
All right. Essek, Caleb's relationship to Essek was many things. He's a little out of their sphere right now. Like, they're dealing with other things, and Essek is, like, people wanted to, like, go find Essek and bring him down. I think in that moment, like, Caleb was like, he thought it wasn't so much like protect my friend, even though he did have care for Essek and attraction to Essek, but it was more like, I need to go back home and I need to fix our yard. The time on the boat where he like kissed him on the forehead, like, again, attraction to Essek is real, and care for Essek and like intellectual attraction is real too. But in that moment, that was many things. It wasn't just like, oh,
I'm really attracted to you and I want to be with you. It was also like, there's a lot at stake here and I can't let this get fucked up. So I'm going to say whatever I need to say right now to keep you on the rails and get through this.
I don't trust them.
I drop down onto my knees in front of him and turn his face to mine. You listen to me. I know what you are talking about, and the difference between you and I is thinner than a razor. I know what it means to have other people complicate your desires and wishes. And I was like you. I know what a fool I have been for years, and I'm looking at him as if I am looking in a mirror. You didn't account for us. Good. That is life. Shit hits you sideways in life, and no one is prepared. No one is ready. These people changed me. These people can change you. You were not born with venom in your veins. You learned it. You have a rare opportunity here, Thales. One chance to save yourself. And we are offering it. And I place a hand on his shoulder, pleading with you to find your better self. He is still there.
There is no path to redemption for me. If what you are seemingly looking to correct is known, then I am a dead man.
I lean in and kiss him right here. Maybe you and I are both damned, but we can choose to do something and leave it better than it was before.
You weren't part of the plan. If you would have a guest for dinner, perhaps?
Oh! Come on in, Essek! We invited you before! Come.
I thought about it. I hadn't really, done something like this in a while, and perhaps it is something I should do. And now you're all in terrible danger for the things that you know.
So be it.
So everything he said to Essek was true, and his attraction to Essek is true, but also Caleb was drawing on past experience and past training to make sure things went the way they needed to go. Essek is not like the Nine. Essek is brilliant and gets it the way that Caleb gets it. So like that was great to be around.
The slight glow emerges, and you watch from the glow as it pulls out and widens. A tome just apparates into his hand. His other hand comes out from under the cloak and flicks through.
Do you have means of copying? Let me teach you a few things.
Dope!
So this could be 3 utility meager spells of Dunamancy. You have a few things at your disposal. There is also a few with a slight more kick. And, or one that has a little more of a influence, if you will. What is your interest? Are you interested in things such as density, gravity, things that manipulate the relationship between objects? Are you more interested in the bending of fate, destiny? Or do you wish to find ways to sap and scatter the potentiality of your enemy?
Let's go back one.
All right. The tome closes, and you watch as it kind of almost seems to spark and scatter away into nothing.
Wow.
I'm interested to see what you do with these.
I need a little bit of time.
Rudimentary, but they are the beginning building blocks.
This is a great gift.
Remember it. There may be a time when I need to call the favor back in.
Done.
Gather your books.
They are on me at all times.
Good. Then to the den.
Were you referring to your den or ours?
Yours.
Okay.
What is it you wish to do? Do you wish utility in the manipulation of the world around you?
Well, always.
Do you enjoy the idea of drawing the potential from discarded timelines?
That is intriguing. How do you mean?
Let me show you. There are ways which you can manipulate the gravity around specific objects to become a fixed point in space. Like, for instance, and he takes out a small, looks like a sack of some kind and pulls out some gold dust in his hand and scatters it across one of the nearby chairs and takes it and lifts it up. He kind of does a small series of finger motions that creates this kind of slight spectral glyph. The sand, or the gold-like dust, pulls towards the glyph and then vanishes. And he releases the chair, and the chair remains fixed in space.
Tug on it a little bit.
Does not budge at all.
That is useful. Yes, I know. That is useful.
It's a meager trick, but it has many creative applications.
Can you do it to people?
No. But when you make that choice, so many potential timelines are left to decay. So much potential lost to redistribute into the universe. Why not put some of that unused potential to use? He procures a small piece of obsidian from inside and draws this quick across the air, and you watch this kind of line carve across, and where it does, it looks like shadow pours out of it, but the shadow forms legs and a cloak. And you see what looks to be a black, shadowy, spectral copy of Essek. These are referred to as echoes. They are potential selves left to fade in unrealized timelines.
That is fascinating. I had some notion of this being in contact with your beacon. Well, now we know where you live. I would like to take you up on your offer to examine that thing that Nott and I are working on. I have a number of things, including some souvenirs from inside the Happy Fun Ball we told you about.
I'm very curious about that.
So am I. And I think you and I share interests. I understand the pressure of being young and expectation. I'm not 120 years old, but I feel like I understand a little bit.
I've seen those far older than you that have experienced maybe half the pain I see in your eyes. Age isn't everything. Experience is what hardens you, prepares you for the worst. I think you're prepared for more than you give yourself credit for, Caleb.
Well, we come back later and compare notes.
I'll be here. Perhaps I can provide breakfast as a thank you.
Dope.
This is beautiful.
All the candles immediately light as you kind of all step inside.
We all there? Or just
Just the two of them.
I can't help it. I will always love the architecture of a tower.
We stick with them for a reason, it seems, as hackneyed as it may be. Come, set it down.
And he kind of like...
Closer to the heavens. I start laying stuff out. So, I know that I'm close, but I am sure I am missing something.
Yeah, but he's got that look in his eye. He's close.
I can see that look. All right, I have some ideas.
And he walks over to his shelf and starts like plumbing through different compounds and pulling out elements and taking out some additional books under his arm, and basically gets down on the floor with the two of you and begins attempting to continue this.
28.
Yes.
Whoa. Showing off in front of Essek.
Big wizard energy.
The three of you begin to sync, and like kind of one person will posit a question where they're kind of at a point in the equation and the next finishes it. They make eye contact and smile, grab something, finish that line, grab this piece of paper, toss it to you, this equation finishes, and rapidly the three of you become kind of fervid researchers on the cusp of a breakthrough. By the close of the hour, the moment hits where the equation connects. The spell is complete. Essek kind of stands up and goes like, I don't know what to say. This is very impressive.
You are amazing. This does not happen very often. This is history pulled from history. Thank you.
Well, you have done most of the legwork yourselves.
Caleb just pulls the goblin and the elf in for just a huge hug. You know, the others are probably wondering,
Yes, it has been some time. My apologies.
They're probably having like a threesome.
They work well together. We should explore other things. Other things.
I have some ideas. And our favor is owed still. Anyway, let's get back to the rest of your
Yes, they're probably fucking down there or something.
Probably having a fivesome.
Hey, sorry to keep
Did you guys have so much fun?
We did. It's a lovely lab.
Do you feel relaxed and carefree?
Energized.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
He is intelligent.
Yeah.
He knows his way around.
And he can float. Just saying.
He's right over there.
Oh, hi.
He's heading down after the two of them.
Seem like you're in a very good mood.
I mean, knowledge can do that to you, right?
Everything go okay? Everything work out?
Right.
Where are we at?
I've learned things that I did not know even an hour ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was
How
a
does
messy
Caleb like
answer.
to get it?
Well, he hasn't gotten it in a very long time.
I was.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Critters will see that as soon as Liam sort of started that answer, I was furiously looking to Danny's window to see how she was responding in real time to what he's saying.
I am respectfully watching the game.
I love all the shit with Essek because it's like high spy times, and Essek was fucking manipulating us and a lot of people. I mean, again, like you think about spies, and there's definitely a level of realness, and like they get close to each other and develop feelings for each other and care for each other, but they're also trying to achieve the things they are trying to achieve. And that motherfucker was doing some shit.
And raising their crossbows, fill her chest with bolts. At which point you watch as she begins to lift up off the ground from the chains, and you see Essek, his hand out of his cloak, lifting her off the ground. And you see her kind of like from blood pouring from the corners of her mouth, her eyes wide, as it kind of just looks to you.
I walk up to her and just stare into her eyes from 6 inches away. Oh. To Essek.
And you watch as her entire central torso crushes inward. The chains go taut, and you hear the metal bend as some of the chains begin to pull and break in places before she is dropped to the ground.
And I will request that you be careful when using this in any public space outside of Rosanna.
Understood.
These are tricks that are pretty well guarded.
Are you putting yourself at risk by sharing these with me?
Maybe. But let that be an extension of my trust in you and your friends. I expect, hopefully, the same trust in return.
It is fairly established, I would like to think.
Good.
We have friends now.
I like that. Friends. Remember, be careful. Echoes are definitely indicative of dynasty abilities. It would be very easy for someone within the Empire to question your allegiance should you be carrying one out in the open.
Why would they question my allegiance? With discretion, I understand perfectly.
Very well. Good luck.
Thanks.
And remember, should you find the location of such a beacon, time is of the essence.
Some shit that had nothing to do with our feelings or us being happy or the Empire being good, or he was going after his ends, man. Mm-hmm. So it's messy, and that's what we like here, is messy.
All I can think of is that this is all just an incredible prequel to the Spy Kids AU, where Caleb and Essek are the parents.
Oh my gosh.
I could see a version of the future where Caleb and Essek are like spy masters of their respective countries, but every once in a while they'll meet up like, what am I thinking of? Killing Eve. Fiona Shaw
I still want to watch
and her ex-lover.
Give his forearm just a little squeeze. And then let it go.
Okay, yeah.
He kind of like pulls it away, just like enough.
But they're still spy masters of different countries going like, oh, hey, you, I remember when we remember, but we're also fucking spies. It's great. It's a lot of fun.
Exactly.
Yo, Widow Gast, you up?